The city never slept, not because it was alive, but because it had forgotten how to dream. Beneath its flickering neon lights and endless noise, people walked like hollow shadows. Their eyes were open, but their souls were asleep. In this city, money ruled and peace was a myth. But somewhere deep in the alleyways, between crumbling brick walls and graffiti that cried out for help, there was a man who still believed in dreams. His name was Elias Venn, and he was the last dream seller. Every night when the digital clock struck 3 a.m., Elias would open his small, hidden shop called the Sleepless Bazaar. It wasn't listed anywhere. You could only find it if you were truly desperate. Desperate to escape your nightmares, or to feel something real again. The sign above his door read, "Dreams bought, dreams sold, no refunds." Inside, glass jars lined the wooden shelves. Each jar contained a swirling mist of color: blue for joy, red for passion, silver for peace, black for despair. To an untrained eye, it looked like smoke. But to Elias, each jar was a world and a living dream, extracted from someone's soul. He wasn't a magician or a scientist. He was something in between, what a man cursed with empathy. He could touch someone's forehead and see their dreams, feel them, even capture them inside crystal flasks. And people came. They came with tired eyes, trembling hands, and wallets full of guilt. They came to buy a dream that could make them forget. One, the customer in the red coat. One night a woman entered the shop. Her coat was the color of blood, her lips trembling as if she had swallowed 1,000 words she could never say. "I need something," she whispered. "Something that feels like love." Elias looked at her carefully. Her heartbeat was uneven, her eyes glassy with loneliness. "I can give you a memory of love," he said softly. "But it won't be real. It will fade." "I don't care." Elias nodded. He took a jar filled with a pinkish glow, a dream of first love, pure and sweet, and held it close to her face. The mist entered her eyes, and suddenly she smiled. For a moment, her entire being lit up. But when she left, the smile stayed only until dawn. Then she returned, begging for another dose. Elias refused, because he knew too many dreams could destroy reality. 2. The policeman's visit. Rumors about the dream seller had spread through the city. People said Elias was a criminal, a drug dealer selling illusions instead of narcotics. One evening, a police officer named Detective Moraine entered his shop. "You know this is illegal," she said coldly. "People are losing themselves because of you." Elias didn't look up. He was cleaning a jar filled with golden mist, the dream of a child who once believed he could fly. "I don't sell addiction," he said calmly. "I sell hope." "Hope?" She laughed bitterly. "You think you can sell hope in this city?" "I don't sell it to everyone," Elias replied. "Only to those who've lost it completely." Detective Moraine stared at him for a long time. Then quietly she removed her police badge and whispered, "Can you give me one too?" 3. The boy without dreams. One stormy night, a little boy came to Elias's door, barefoot and soaked in rain. He said nothing, only stared at the shelves filled with glowing jars. Elias knelt down. "What do you seek, little one?" The boy whispered, "I just want to sleep, but I don't dream anymore." Elias touched his forehead and gasped. The boy's soul was blank, pure white, untouched. He had never dreamed, not even once. "This shouldn't be possible," Elias murmured. "Everyone dreams." The boy looked down. "Not in my world." Elias spent the entire night crafting something new. Not a stolen dream, but a handmade one, A simple dream about sunlight and laughter in a home that didn't fall apart. When the boy inhaled it, tears filled his eyes. For the first time, he smiled. And the next morning, he was gone. 4. The city awakens. Days passed. Weeks turned into months. The city began to change, and subtly at first. People started pausing to look at the sky. They began humming tunes they didn't remember learning. Someone painted murals of stars on gray buildings. Someone planted flowers between cracks of broken streets. Elias noticed it all. He realized the dreams he had given weren't fading. They were spreading. Dreams had become contagious. But there was danger in it too. Because the same way beauty spreads, so does despair. Some people overdosed on dreams of escape, forgetting to live. Others became dream smugglers trying to steal jars from Elias's shop. And then came the corporation. 5. The Dream Hunters. A powerful company called Somnicorp discovered Elias's existence. They wanted to industrialize dreams and to harvest them, bottle them, and sell them globally. They sent agents to threaten him, offering riches and luxury if he joined them. Elias refused. Dreams are not for profit, he said. They're pieces of souls. But Somnicorp didn't care. They burned his shop to the ground one night. The shelves exploded, releasing thousands of dream jars into the air. The sky filled with shimmering colors, joy, sorrow, pain, love, all mixing together like fireworks. People across the city stood on rooftops watching the glowing mist rain down. For a brief moment, everyone dreamed together, a collective heartbeat of hope and grief. Elias disappeared in that chaos. Some said he died. Others said he became part of the dreams he sold. 6. The legend lives on. Years later, children began telling stories of a mysterious man who visits their dreams. A man with silver eyes and a coat of mist whispering words like, "Don't stop dreaming. That's how the world breathes." And every time someone felt truly hopeless, they would find on somewhere, somehow, a tiny glass jar beside their bed, glowing faintly in the dark. Inside it, a whisper would say, "From Elias Venn, the last dream seller." 7. Moral of the story. Dreams are not just illusions. They are the language of the soul, the silent rebellion of the heart against a world that has forgotten to feel. Elias wasn't a dealer, he was a healer. He reminded people that even in the darkest alleys, even in cities that never sleep, a single dream can wake up the whole world. And maybe, just maybe, the reason the world still spins, the reason we still wake up every morning, is because somewhere, someone is still dreaming for us all.